And I should be back from a random connection drop. Potentially because the router was overheating, which is very likely. Because it's so fucking hot here. Okay. So what was the last thing you got from me, guys?
You were asking what we were doing.
I mean, we were dealing with Zarzul there, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was it. You got yes on your undead searching.
Yep.
Oh, so you didn't hear what he said about that. Okay.
Yeah, that's fun. I may have to try again later in better circumstances.
I'll say
Oh.
that you do get it was in the northeast.
Northeast. Okay. That's yeah, towards the old castle. Yep, thought so.
There are a few, fair few other things in the way as well. Alright. But yeah, they're just focusing entirely on talking about mining, the hazards, how many kobolds have died in the mines. It's quite a few, actually.
Yep.
But there's some of them that talk about how they know a guy who's at least 20. It's pretty impressive.
Wow.
So, what are the rest of you up to then?
Rain is studying that book an awful lot.
Also,
I
Siegfried...
try to make sure Pufflesworth doesn't eat things.
Yeah, he is very bored right now sitting in this room. So, he is going to be disobedient and annoying unless you can do something to quell him.
Yeah, she's gonna have to go out and try to buy him a toy.
I mean, Castalia is also in the room with you, I imagine.
Yeah.
So you actually have someone to converse with instead of just completely ignoring her and pulling your book out and occasionally tugging on the owlbears. You could be social.
She could, but she also really wants to understand that book. That's her primary focus right now. Is she wants to work out the book. And she wants to see how much, if any, of her work got in there.
I mean, I don't think Prender's ever even credited you, to be fair.
No, he wouldn't. Because all she really did was help with the translation.
That's part of why you're alive now. Alright, so you're ignoring your traveling compatriot. You got the choice, Pufflesworth or the book, because one of them is very annoying right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn to Castalia and say, I'm gonna have to leave for a second here. I need to go get him a toy or something.
Alright.
And away I go. I guess I'm gonna go down to Front Market. Going out the back door.
Yep, and Pufflesworth tries to play a game where he steps on all the wet footprints left behind by Castalia.
Well, I walk in a few circles and let him play.
Well, I just mean he's following the ones you left through the hallways.
Oh, great.
There is also the issue that you are, standing in a room. It's been a while since you've been in a room, and you're realizing that there's quite a lot of water dripping off you. Although, it seems clearer. It doesn't seem as foul as it used to be.
That's good.
But there's definitely a puddle around your feet right now.
I will point out if I'm going down to the merchant area, I'm gonna pop by and grab another 50 gold just in case.
So she
I don't know what's.
She just bursts into the room, Cornelius, to whatever you could be doing, who knows what with Droop. Pops open the wooden chest, grabs 50 gold, and walks out without a word.
No, I would go and knock first.
Droop, of course, is the one who answers it.
Hi, Droop. Let me pop in here for a second. I need to grab something out of the chest.
Hang on. Is she allowed in?
Who is?
It's Rain.
Hi.
What does he want?
Money.
Stand up. How much?
I don't know. How much?
50. I'm going down, and also while I'm down, is there anything you might want?
She wants 50 and to bring me along.
She wants to bring you along?
Yes.
I'm gonna stay quiet on that because sure, if he wants to come, then he can.
Alright, well. If you want to go out there with her, that's up to you, Droop.
Sure, I might as well. I'm not doing a whole lot here, and I can't really check any more of my spell book right now, so yeah, I'll go. Yes.
Take some of the money, hand it to Droop, and send it towards the door.
Well, I poked my head in, and then actually to Cornelius, do you want anything while I'm out? Or is there anything you'd be interested in so I could figure it out for when you go out?
Get me a new hat.
The new hat, alright.
Can I have the old one?
I assume you want something that is to your status.
I cannot believe that I'll have to actually assume that you did not know this, but yes.
I didn't know if you wanted a disguise hat.
It is a disguise, but it should still suit the standards to which you see in front of you. I just kind of do the hands pointing down at my body.
At the wrecked clothing that's been roughed up by various spells and attacks recently. There's big gashes, rents, and tears. There's been messy stitching from Droop.
And kind of, as you mentioned, that it kind of, and an extra set of winter clothing would also be nice.
Can you repeat that?
And a spare set of clothes would be nice.
Alright, yeah.
Cold weather.
Yeah, he wants warm weather clothing.
Alright.
No,
Easy
cold
peasy.
weather clothing.
Well, in that case, should we bring a little more Droop?
Sure.
Do another 20.
Never 20.
Because you've got fine taste.
As Droop receives it.
Alright. Off we go.
And they're off. Leaving Cornelius, Castalia, and Wolfgang alone in their rooms. It's probably now around... It's getting around 67-ish. And as you walk out...
while we're...
Hmm?
I was gonna say, as we're heading out, I'm gonna turn to Droop and say, Droop, make sure you stick really close to me, because I don't know how people are gonna react.
Oh yeah. I know that. I know never to stray away, or I'll get kicked in the head. Or set on fire. Or stabbed.
I'd be very upset if that happened.
I would too.
Oh dear, as I lost my ears.
But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
There we go.
So yeah, you're gonna head out of this district and head to the craftsman's quarters, yeah?
Yeah.
As you're walking along the main street, you do spot Siegfried, unless he's trying to be sneaky.
Why bother?
You see Siegfried walking through the middle of the street, head low.
At which point I proceed to call out, hey Siegfried!
Yes?
You want to come with us down to the merchant quarter?
Not at the present point in time. I'm just trying to get the feel for the locals in this area to start with anyway.
Do I notice that he's looking dejected as all heck?
It wouldn't be any different from how he looks normally.
Okay. Like, oh, alright. Well, do you think you might want anything?
Not at this present point in time.
Hey, Siegfried! Your name's Siegfried!
Siegfried, yes.
And approaching is just a pretty subtle human. Looks about late 20s. Oh man, are you the Siegfried?
I'm a Siegfried. I very much doubt I'm the Siegfried.
What?
Probably not.
No, it's like, The play!
I thought that was Siegfrieda.
Well, no, like, there's another name that says Siegfried on it. As, Andre. You're Siegfried Andre.
No.
Oh, alright. Have a good night, mate.
See ya.
He just wheels on one heel and starts to stagger off. You then hear him yell again, Patrick! Fucking hell, it's Patrick! And he just goes to assault someone else.
Oh, heck.
Isn't town wonderful?
I haven't missed any of it.
It's really nice. It's not all crumbly and cold and full of monsters and spiders and evil shit. I mean, evil things.
It is, it's just hidden, Drew.
Is it? 'Cause I kind of like towns.
In towns, instead of it being out in the open, they just put it into the back rooms.
Okay, I'll never go there then.
Good plan.
Yeah, I think so.
Leave that to Cornelius, he can handle it.
No, I can't put the master in danger.
Well, you might have to deal with it then.
I'll just say neither of us go into those rooms. He's smart, he'll agree with that.
I smile and pat his head. Well, anyways, we'll be getting Mom down. We don't want to be out after dark too late. Unless they think he's a kobold.
I don't look anything like a kobold. I have ears, see?
Yeah, but some people aren't very bright, Drew.
I know. He looks very dejected at that.
You are smart.
I'm not. He gives a little shift of the shoulder and looks away a little bit, kicking the ground.
How many goblin wizards do you know?
He brings out one hand, he starts extending.
To a magical item?
None. I know of no goblin wizards.
There you go.
I knew a goblin cleric once.
Well, that's a little different. The different mechanics involved in that. Considering I'm both, I would know. The point is, clearly you must be doing something right because you're a wizard.
Right.
And I've seen your spells. You've come up with some good stuff.
I didn't come up with those, but they happened and they worked, but I didn't make them. I don't know how to fix them.
Well, you have to remember in magic sometimes there's a little bit of oopsie, and that's how the best stuff comes out.
No, Cornelius tells me it's all about precision and being perfect and correct. Mistakes, he said, are an elven thing, or for those who pray. Or for people who talk to trees.
I don't know anything about druids, but the elven thing is so completely off point, it's not even funny. They're almost anal retentive.
I mean, I think it was him that said that. It might have been someone else.
That probably was Malgern.
Might have been.
Anyways, let's get
I don't know. I was
going.
pretty concussed the first time I met them all.
True.
Do you know, every time I went to sleep, I could have died.
Well,
And I went to sleep
I'm
a
glad
lot.
You're here with us. Pretty normal. Most people go to sleep a lot.
Alright, so Siegfried walks past, looking as dejected as he always does.
Okay.
And you enter into the craftsman's quarter, which is nowhere near as bustling. You still see guys running around, but instead of having hangers-on or an entourage, they've got handcarts that they're pulling with barrels and crates and other bric-a-brac piled on top. You also see what should be sort of an open market kind of thing, but there's no stalls. It's just, there's the evidence that there's the signage and people would sort of rock up in the middle of town to sell shit.
This might be harder than I anticipated. I look around for any signs of where I might actually find some place to buy things.
What kind of place are you looking for?
I'm looking for a general goods store because I'm looking for something that Pufflesworth can have as a toy.
General goods. That's easy enough to find. I mean, it's still sort of packing up. The guy's about ready to shutter the door whenever he spots you coming towards him. And you see Halphus Goods. Right, one more to go. Okay, come on in, come on in, come. And then he stops as he peers through the window of his door and sees the animal and the creature. More of these bloody lot. Right, come on in, come on, come on. He looks actually a little bit like Barfin. Very angular, very aged sort of type. But whereas Barfin is hunched, stooped, and ready to drop at any moment, this guy looks like just everything behind him's been, or everything on him's been pulled taut behind him. Like he is ready to rip off at a hell of a speed the second this spring is let loose. Very predatory looking old man. Like an eagle. Right, right. So, you want something? Come on, I've got to... I close up in a minute or two.
Terribly sorry. Specifically, I'm looking for a toy. For either probably a dog or a cat that would work for this lovely fellow here, as I point at Pufflesworth.
I mean, you could always try the butchers, I suppose.
I thought Pia was looking after Pufflesworth.
No.
No,
Or
I
Castalia.
haven't.
No, no. She took away from... I was just saying that Pufflesworth was playing in the footsteps that Castalia had made in the hallway getting up to the room. Because where she walks, she always leaves footprints.
Okay.
I'm looking for something a little bit more permanent, not so much a temporary.
Something a bit sturdier, right. I'm guessing he'll just swallow and eat everything that comes near him.
Not quite, but he does like wooden toys.
At this point, he is trying to scrabble and gnaw on more skirting board.
Yep, as I proceed to try to yank him off. As you can tell, he likes wood.
Well, I think he's just bored anyway. Let me have a look back here. And why's the long-eared one here?
Oh, one of my friends has him as a compatriot. And he's here to see if there's anything he might want.
Well, I mean, I could get you a set of manacles you could chew on that, but you're not going to get any sleep. He's not going to break through it, at least.
Well, that is true.
Let's see here. Or you could always just stick it around his mouth. That'd probably be the best thing.
No.
Let me see here. Let me see. I did get some weird stuff in a liquidation, because my friend Benny, he's left the fucking city, so it's up to me then. Let me just see here. If I'm actually able to look at it without my computer blowing up. Where is it? Here we go. Roll me a d7.
Yeah, I have to type the buttons. Sorry, there's a cat in my way.
That's okay. A 2. As he's rooting around for toys, one of the things he pulls out is a miniature gallows, complete with trapdoor and a weighted hanged man.
That is amazing.
I mean, it looks a little, involved for... To be fair, all of you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, not for him. I just think that's absolutely amazing.
Let's see what else we got back here. I mean, I've got these, wooden knights, but they've been, you know, they're properly carved and are actually quite expensive, and that bloody thing will probably pull them apart within a minute. Let's see here, what else we got? Something sturdy. I mean, we've got some leather balls. They've been pretty well filled.
Oh, that might work.
Hey, chase them around. You could probably fix them yourself. You don't have to come back to me. Let's see what else. Again, I'm saying the Avatar will probably get you something you could chew on at least, or claw. Let's see, what else we got here? Chess set, that's no good. All of these dice are too small, even these big ones. He pulls out this big D6. It looks like it's about the size of a person's head. I mean, he's just going to find a place to purchase, a place to grab this and just rip it apart. I mean, you could have it.
I was gonna see if the... Actually, it might be worth a shot, because it'll give him something to gnaw on, because he does like the wood.
Alright, I mean, as a collector's piece, I'll be 15 gold.
Do we have any kids' toy blocks? They're smaller.
I'm saying that thing will probably eat it, but yeah, sure, if you want the block set, that'll cost you only about, about 15 silver.
Alright, yeah, I think we can go with that, and then,
Looks to be about 20 in this box right now, so you can have all these ones. Some are letters, some are numbers.
that can work, and then,
Oh, hang on, can't you sell this one? This one's an Elven.
I speak Elven.
No, I'm saying I can't sell it. It's not part of a set. The rest is all in common.
Oh, alright.
So you get 19 blocks.
Alright, 19 blocks, that worked. And then, how many of the leather balls do you have?
Let's see. A couple of ones here and there. I'll let you have about 2 of them.
Alright.
Call it a silver for a pair.
That'll work for me.
Yep, there you go. I can't fix them. I'm not going to take them in for a refund, so we're all yours.
Alright. Thank you kindly.
Good. Get out.
As I turn and leave. You want something in particular, Drew?
I was thinking about the knights. That'd be kind of fun.
I look up how much are the knights?
Oh, them, well, you get a set of 3 of them. You see here, you got your Cerule, you got your Zale, then you got a city watch here. You're looking for... Actually, tell you what, I'll throw in this one. And he brings out one that's a little less well crafted, but it's a bandit sort of figure. You can tell it's a thug, it's got a scarred lip and all, it's got a hood. So, you know, that's an actual play set you got there. They're pretty expensive, though. You're looking at probably... you're probably looking at about 2 silver.
I kind of shrug and say, alright, that works for me.
Yeah, sure. Enjoy them.
There you go. I buy them and give them to Drew.
He grins, and then you realize one of those the teeth he pulled out earlier was one right in the front.
Well, thank you kindly.
Yeah, it's great to take the money off you. Goodbye.
I go to leave. I'm not going to bother anymore.
Yeah, he slightly buffets the back of Pufflesworth with a broom. Get out. There you go. Get the fuck out. There we go. And the door is closed and locked behind you.
I turn to Drew and I say, I think we might have to wait to get Cornelius a hat.
Yeah, it looks like everywhere's closing down right now.
Yeah. At least I got something for Pufflesworth tonight.
I got something too. Thank you, Rain.
You're welcome.
How am I gonna hide these?
We'll start heading back. If it looks like there's an open hat or clothing place, then we might go in. But other than that, no.
Nah, sadly all places are closing up. I mean, there's no real direct haberdashers, but you do also see a few more people who are wearing Cornelius's hat. So there must be someone who's doing a custom job here. Again, though, they don't have the mark. They don't have his little family crest.
Oh, thank Christ, at least.
It's just good to know your brother's making a lot of hats.
If only his brother had an actual use. So that just leaves the 2 other sentient creatures just bored in their rooms. Because on no account will this party talk to each other.
Well, I'm kind of starting to pass out here, so I'm not. So yeah, that's pretty much why I was relying on people to do the role play here at the end. It's been a long fucking day for me today.
Which is fine.
Well, I mean, we don't want to really start off the morning with the end of a session, so we could call this early if you guys are all right with that.
Sure.
So, like, we only have like 15 minutes
Okay.
anyway, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're not really going to get to any big event right now, apart from a Tarask, but we can always just save that for tomorrow.
Miniature Tarask.
Roll animal handling.
No,
You
what
know
a
you want
fool.
to.
Full-size Tarask. So go up to it and say, "Hello, friend." And it wonders what the hell was that ant saying.
All right, we'll call the session for tonight. Also,
Not bad
Siegfried,
animal
take yourself an...
handling
Hmm?
roll. I
What'd you
could have done okay on the animal handling on a Tarask, couldn't I?
No. You don't have a plus 15, you're not going to do well on it. Also, Siegfried, take yourself an inspiration. For acting properly terrified. And yeah, we're going to call the session tonight. Anyone got a problem with next week?
Nope.
Should be good.
There we go then. We'll be back next week, hopefully, when it's not as fucking warm, for Rescue at Raxis. And now they are at Raxis.
For now.
You're in the city, and you're never leaving.
Until the job is done.
No.